All new at 6:30, a small Arizona town with no notice losing their only post office. Thousands of people, mostly senior citizens, live in the town of Munds Park, just 20 miles outside of Flagstaff. ABC 15's Sonu Wasu shows us how neighbors are now helping neighbors survive the postal crisis.
Locals describe it as small-town rural America, a community surrounded by the Coconino National Forest, 3,000 cabins, 8 streetlights, 5 restaurants, and as of a few days ago, no post office.
My first reaction was, oh boy, we're in trouble now.
Locals walked up to find a note on the door of what used to be the post office stating services there simply suspended with no explanation, and that Munds Park residents can drive up to Flagstaff to pick up their mail.
We have hundreds and hundreds of residents in their 70s, 80s, even some in their 90s that are having to drive on the I-17 North, which is 40 miles round trip, 75-mile-an-hour speed limit, up to the post office.
Once they get there, as these images show, the lines unbelievably long.
And then they're standing in line in 89-degree heat, lines that are lasting from an hour to an hour and a half long. In a parking lot.
Just today before 2, an elderly woman fainted while waiting in that long line. Residents tell me it is unacceptable. They want their post office back. Until then, they want USPS to do something to protect some of the most vulnerable people in our community.
We're having people come in and say, what can I do? I've got bills to pay. And most of these people are not internet savvy. They pay all their bills by check, like we used to in the olden days.
Now a local church is stepping up. Munds Park Community Church is looking for volunteers willing to drive to Flagstaff twice a week to pick up mail for up to 6 other people. Under these tents set up at the church, hundreds of Munds Park residents are signing forms, giving permission to USPS to release their mail to neighbors.
It's heartbreaking because I'm seeing people driving in a car, coming up and walking in with walkers, with canes, in a wheelchair, on oxygen, and they're coming up with their masks on and social distancing and filling out these forms.
Senator Kyrsten Sinema's office is now looking into this issue. We're told the contractor who ran the Munds Park post office suddenly quit with no notice. USPS is now looking for another contractor to replace them. Sonu Wasu, ABC 15, Arizona.